Today, Manchester City take on Paris Saint-Germain at the Etihad Stadium as we see the players arriving at the stadium ready for kick-off. And Erling Haaland will get us underway here. Manchester City take a composed route, keeping the ball and trying to build up an attack against PSG here. We've got Bernardo Silva into Rodri around the edge of the box. Kevin De Bruyne receives it. Manchester City still yet to lose the ball, and there PSG get their first touches. PSG now come across on the counter-attack while Kusanov is there to stop them, and Phil Foden gets Manchester City back on the attack. Into Bernardo Silva here. Bernardo Silva weaving his way through the defence, gets the shot off but it's blocked. Phil Foden gets another shot off and it's a great save from Donnarumma. PSG regain possession of the ball but give it away cheaply there. Once again, won well. Ousmane Dembele trying to make something of this attack, slowing down the play and finds his teammate there. Kvaratskhelia getting forward, keeps the ball well around the City defenders and will find a pass into João Neves, but done well by Manchester City to defend that one. Kevin De Bruyne slows it down, giving it out to Kusanov on the right hand side. He finds Phil Foden down the wing, but he just runs it a bit too far out to play. Good first 10 minutes from both teams. And Erling Haaland has nicked it there. Can he get a shot off? Finds Bernardo Silva, who finds Foden in behind. Tries to squeeze in at the near post, but Donnarumma stands strong. Corner taken short. Phil Foden plays one in low. Into Stones. John Stones straight at the goalkeeper. Cannot make it 1-0 there. PSG trying to build up an attack from the back into Bradley Barcola. The young winger does well. Finds Ousmane Dembele, who's in here, and a great piece of last-ditch defending from Manchester City where Ederson gets the ball clear. Fabian into Ousmane Dembele. John Stones is there to clear away. Now come Manchester City through Bernardo Silva. Phil Foden looking for a ball through the middle, but he's found Bernardo Silva. Can Bernardo Silva get a shot off? Yes, he can. Manchester City take a 1-0 lead in this game. Bernardo Silva wheels off into celebration, and the Manchester City players celebrate all together. That is 1-0. Manchester City probably have been the stronger out of the two teams, and they will take the lead here. PSG look to straight back on the attack through Ousmane Dembele, who will now slow it down and go back. Vitinha back into Ousmane Dembele. Goes out wide. Can João Neves get the ball in? Goes back to the edge of the box. Kvaratskhelia tries a rainbow flick there, but he will not be successful. Bernardo Silva looking for Erling Haaland. Tackled. Back to Ousmane Dembele now. Kvaratskhelia with some tricky feet there to keep the ball. Bradley Barcola, brilliant skill, turns, and that is a massive chance for PSG to level the game up there. Should have been 1-1. Long ball goes straight out of play there, not the best for Manchester City. Bradley Barcola now into Ousmane Dembele, gets around Kusanov. Can he get a shot off? Tries to find his teammate, yet Manchester City intercept. Good feet from Kevin De Bruyne there. Quick 1-2 from Phil Foden. But Manchester City have lost the ball again. Ruben Diaz, strong as rock at the back. Phil Foden now on the wing. Not got much help around him, but he does well to get past his defender. Finds Erling Haaland inside. Massive chance for Manchester City to double their lead there. Erling Haaland takes the shot, but well saved by Donnarumma, and the corner well caught by Donnarumma once again. He's been solid for them. It could have been 2 or 3 already for Manchester City if it hadn't been for Donnarumma. Bit of trickery from Phil Foden down the wing. Gets it back to Kevin De Bruyne. But PSG, defend well. Kusanov at right back wins the ball back for Manchester City now. Quick 1-2 with Phil Foden, and it's a bit too strong to pass. Pacha will be there to defend it. PSG eager to get a goal back before half time now. Come forward through Nuno Mendes, into Fabian, into Ousmane Dembele. What can he do for them? Finds Kvaratskhelia. Can he get the shot off? Once again, Ruben Diaz blocks it. Omar Marmoush on the wing now. We've not seen much of him yet. Does well to beat his defender though. Finds Erling Haaland. Can he turn? No, he sets off to Bernardo Silva, who finds Kevin De Bruyne. Can he get a shot off? He goes out wide to Phil Foden. Back to Bernardo, back to Rodri, but they've lost the ball. Maybe one too many passes there. Ousmane Dembele skips past his man. Bradley Barcola's gone. Can he find him? He'll turn away. Gives it into Vitinha. Now we find Bradley Barcola. Can he get the shot off? Comes back, finds the pass, and they've got a toe on it, and it's 1-1. The game is level. Kvaratskhelia makes it 1-1 for Manchester City. Brilliant play from Bradley Barcola to find his man, and yet running into the box. And all it took was the faintest of touches to guide it in. 1-1, we are level with 10 minutes to go to half time. Now, Nuno Mendes comes forward on the left hand side for PSG. Will they be able to go ahead just before half time? Kusanov's made a run forward from right back. De Bruyne finds Foden instead. Hugs the touchline whilst he runs forward. Not got much support around him. Tries to take the long way around down the byline. Doesn't get there but wins a corner for his team. Plays a short one off to Bernardo Silva. What can he do? Back to Phil Foden. Phil Foden loses it, and now PSG look to counter-attack. Not got many options. Holds the ball well. And now we'll give out onto the wing to Bradley Barcola, where Kusanov is there to defend again. Does well to find a pass to Phil Foden, who will find a big switch over to Omar Marmoush. What a great ball that is. Omar Marmoush gets past his man. Can he get a shot off? That's a great save from Donnarumma once again. He's had 6 or 7 good saves already this game. Once again, Manchester City will do the short corner, but once again they've given the ball away cheaply, and PSG look to get on the counter-attack again. Nuno Mendes runs down the wing. Great tackle by Ruben Diaz, that is. Sliding challenge had to be made. Ruben Diaz once again wins the ball back, but Phil Foden once again loses the ball. Kusanov wins. It's a back and forth game this, but 1-1 at the half. I'd say Manchester City have been the better sides out of the two, but in the last 20 minutes, it looks like it had been picked up by PSG. They're straight back into this game, and now the managers will look to make some changes. It looks like it's going to be Bernardo Silva going off for Jeremy Doku here, and it looks like the PSG team will stay the same. One at the half then. Kick off, second half, Ousmane Dembele gets us underway. Fabian into Kvaratskhelia. Great feat from him, beats his man, finds João Neves, finds Ousmane Dembele inside, got a lot of space, get past his man, but Kusanov is there to defend for Manchester City once again. Been one of their better players this game. Bit of trickery from Jeremy Doku there, who's just come onto the pitch. Rodri finds De Bruyne. Great feat from De Bruyne there into Jeremy Doku. The trickery didn't pay off that time as he's lost the ball, and Bradley Barcola got on the attack. Given away cheaply. Could have turned back and maybe looked for another option. Ousmane Dembele's won it back, and Bradley Barcola in now. That's a great save from Ederson. That's double save from Ederson. That is brilliant from Manchester City there. Brilliant defending. And Ederson has saved them from going 2-1 behind here. Short corner from PSG now. What can they do with it? Foden wins it back but gives it away cheaply. And then PSG also give it away cheaply. Now Manchester City look to get on the counter-attack. Guardiola looking for a big switch into Phil Foden, but it's just a bit too strong and Donnarumma will collect that easily. Vitinha, tackled by De Bruyne. One back and now Dembele looks to find his teammate, finds Bradley Barcola. Brilliant tackle from John Stones. Now Manchester City come forward through Doku, who's lost it. Into Dembele now. Kvaratskhelia. Into Fabian. Offside there. First offside of the game and Manchester City have a free kick. Patient play from Manchester City here, trying to work something up. And John Stones tries to find a long ball into Erling Haaland, but once again, a bit too much on it and it's straight through Donnarumma there. Guardiola intercepts into Omar Marmoush. Tries to find Guardiola again, but great interception from Hakimi. Rodri wins the ball back there. Showing why he's worthy of that Ballon d'Or he won. Hakimi, interception, steps in, finds Ousmane Dembele. What can he do with it now? Tries to find Bradley Barcola, but it's a great interception from John Stones. Foden tries to find a big switch over the top, but it's not working there. Into Donnarumma's hands again, too much on it. And maybe Manchester City are going to have to try find a different route to break this PSG team down now. PSG have looked the better of the two sides coming out after half time. But the next goal could go either way here. De Bruyne into Jeremy Doku. Great feat from Jeremy Doku, twisting and turning, finding his teammate. Now it's out to Omar Marmoush on the wing. Back into Jeremy Doku. Good one-touch football. Haaland's there. Haaland's made a tackle, but PSG have got away with a lucky bounce and they managed to keep the ball and get out. Now they're on the attack with Bradley Barcola. Running down the wing, beating John Stones. What can he do with it now? He's in the box. Can he find his teammate? Finds Ousmane Dembele. That is a brilliant save from Ederson. Saved his team once again there. The goalkeepers are both in brilliant hit. And Ederson again with a brilliant save. Ousmane Dembele received it on the half turn. Tried to get a shot off, but it was straight down the neck of Ederson. Now Haaland lays off to Omar Marmoush and gets running. Can he find Haaland again? Tries to, but Marquinhos defends. Ousmane Dembele brings it forward for PSG once again. Tries to find Bradley Barcola, doesn't manage to at the first attempt, but Bradley Barcola makes the tackle. And now Fabian back into Ousmane Dembele. Tries a bit of trickery, but the Manchester City press is too strong. Now here comes Jeremy Doku. Won back by João Neves. And Rodri finds Omar Marmoush, who's running down the wing now of Manchester City. Can he find Haaland inside? He has managed to find Haaland inside. Can he get a shot off? Yes, he can. Manchester City regain their lead 2-1 through Erling Haaland. The assist from Omar Marmoush. Brilliant ball in. That is a brilliant finish in the bottom right corner of the goal. Across the keeper, hard and low, makes it hard to save. And Haaland, he's not had many chances in this game, but when the chances come, he's managed to take it and put his team 2-1 ahead. Now, instant attack here. Bradley Barcola has a chance. Goes for the cheekiest of attempts. A cheeky chip. But Ederson was too wise for that and straight into his hands. And you've got to say, it's a chance wasted for PSG there. Could have been an instant reply. But they're going to have to try find another attempt there. It's exactly what Ousmane Dembele was trying to do there, but intercepted by John Stones. The Manchester City defence has been incredible here. But now Kvaratskhelia, can he get a shot off? Tries to find his teammate unselfishly. But is intercepted. And now We have Savinho on the attack for Manchester. Omar Marmoush on the attack for Manchester. He finds Haaland inside, gets a shot up, but it's blocked by Pacho, and there'll be a corner to Manchester City. Just 8 minutes to go in this game. Ooh, bit of trickery in the corner from Jeremy Doku there. Finds Foden on the edge, tries to find his man back stick, but instead it's given away, and now PSG will get on the attack. Oh, that is brilliant play from Ousmane Dembele. Flicks it over his defender. Edison's come out. Back to João Neves. And it's another chance wasted for PSG. There's a 2-on-1 made into a 2 versus the goalkeeper in the end after he beat his man. And you've got to say it's a chance wasted for PSG there. They take the corner short, trying to keep the ball. It's a good back heel to find Barcola, and Barcola has made up for that mistake. And it is PSG 2, Manchester City 2. What a game we are having here. With just 5 minutes to go, we are now to see, can someone find a winner? Who will turn up and be that special man for their team? Kevin De Bruyne into Phil Foden. Not had a lot of joy this half, Phil Foden. But here, find the goal scorer, Erling Haaland. Back to Jeremy Doku. Brilliant feat from him there to weave through the defence. And it's just... Donnarumma makes the first save, bounces back to Haaland, and he hits the post. With a minute to go, Manchester City have got to be hurting that one didn't go in. Rodri tries to flick it over to Erling Haaland, has the shot, but saved by Donnarumma, but the linesman has flagged for offside. You've got to say that last chance where Erling Haaland just hit the post was massive there. It could have been the deciding factor in this game. PSG moving slow with it at the back here. They need to get the ball out in this last minute. Looks like they're trying to see the game out, but Haaland is still on the press. Haaland has made the tackle, and Donnarumma is out to sweep up and save the blushes of his team. We have full time, ladies and gentlemen, PSG 2, Manchester City 2, and this match will end as a draw. The points shared, but it has been a brilliant game with loads of entertainment for us. 4 goals, 2 for either side, constant attacks, and what a game it has been.